Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Yay! And then... Wait!
What does that do? Did that blow your mind?
That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody!
You got a dirty, whorish mouth.
Bunch of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay, then.
Hail to the king, David.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bull.
You tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt.
And today is
Tuesday.
Well, of course, it's
October
Tuesday.
14th,
14th, yes.
2014.
Luckily, we're here.
We're here.
We're alive.
Yeah.
Feeling more alive than ever, really.
Yeah, stronger every day.
It's a beautiful thing. And being that it's a very odd hour for us to be live.
This is a strange
You
time.
are not dreaming right now.
Are we live?
We are
We're not
live.
doing pre-recorded, are we?
We're live.
Oh, all right.
We're live right
Sweet.
now.
Well, there's no indication for anyone to, catch up with us on this strange time. Nor was there any warning.
Right.
And at the same time, we don't ever have anyone listening to us live.
That's how we do it here.
But if you're listening to us on the back end, then thank you.
Okay,
Oh, what's this?
I'm checking to make sure the phone lines are working, and they are.
Oh, now they're open.
So you can call.
They're finally
us.
open, and they've been closed the last month
yes.
because we couldn't figure out that they were closed. First of all, and
we
then
didn't
second
realize
of all,
that they were not working.
Yeah, they're back up now.
But the phone number that you want to call is
423
406 2887.
Oh yeah,
423 406 2887. That's 423 40 Mats.
40 Mats, and there's only 2 here.
Yep.
So get 38
So
more.
you better get calling other Mats.
Bring us other Mats. God
We
damn it.
need more Mats. So yesterday we fulfilled a lifelong fantasy dream, nightmare.
Absolutely.
All of the above, all at the same time. We got to see the one and only King Diamond.
Yes, we saw him live in person, in concert. Well, we didn't. Yeah, it wasn't just us.
Mere inches away.
Yeah, no, we were feet away. But
not me.
Well,
12 inches is a foot, but
he wasn't that close to you. He's like 10 feet from the crowd.
no, he's not.
Or maybe 5 feet, something like that.
That's more accurate.
5 feet. So I'd say we were like maybe 6 feet away from him at times.
Yeah, it
We were
was.
pretty goddamn close, though. I mean, he was, right there in the flesh,
Yeah, it was pretty damn
playing their
fantastic.
fucking awesome
I-
music.
I was ecstatic. I was so excited.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. They put on a really good show.
Yeah.
And it was like a show free of any kind of like hiccups or errors or anything like that.
Yeah, like I was saying
So-
after it was over, I said the show was fucking flawless. It was perfect. I didn't hear them mess up anything, other than, like I said, there was a one spot where they kind of like held on something, and I thought,
Mhm.
maybe, it might have, but it could very well have just been, something they were doing live.
Yeah.
But oh my God, man, it was so good. It was so
Yeah,
good.
they had a great stage like set pieces.
Oh
And
yeah.
the light show.
Yep.
And they had this big fucking inverted pentagram with the Baphomet's head in there
Mm-hmm.
and upside down crosses, and they were all glowing and changing colors and
Yep.
shit. And they just did like a bunch of crazy bullshit when they were
Yeah.
Up there
Had
playing.
grandma come out, and then eventually they burned her alive.
yeah.
That was great. All the
That's
while,
pretty
like
awesome.
King was leading her around the stage to wave goodbye to everybody, and then making fun of her behind her back.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Magnificent. All in all, I think it was just a fantastic show.
Yeah, it was great. It was really cool to
I
see
was
it.
definitely surprised that they didn't play Halloween, and
Yeah, because it's October and Halloween's almost here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can understand them omitting No Presents for Christmas, but Halloween, I was very surprised that they didn't do that one. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, they covered stuff like they didn't touch certain albums at all, but they
Yeah.
covered a lot of the more popular songs off of all the albums,
Mhm.
which I thought was, pretty good. It's basically what you come there for.
Yeah, they did do a good job with that. It was cool that they played the Candle there in the beginning.
Yeah, that was a great opening.
It was absolutely.
They
Yeah,
even played
keep
something off of The Graveyard, which is an album that I don't like at all.
Mhm.
But the song that they played off The Graveyard was Black Hill Sanitarium.
Yeah.
Which is the only song I like on the album. So I was like, at least if he's going to play something off of The Graveyard, at least he's playing the one song that I can tolerate. That's good. But I love everything else that they play.
Right.
All the other songs off the other albums. So
Yeah, it
I was
awesome.
like, that's fine with me. Yeah, definitely worth seeing if you're a King Diamond fan and you haven't bought your tickets yet, go try to find a fucking show and try to make it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's well worth it if you have to make the trip or whatever you have to do to get there for the show.
Yeah.
It's just
Because who knows
absolutely
when he's going to
phenomenal.
go back around touring live.
Yes, and
especially here in the
doing
United States.
doing as big of a tour as he's doing, and that's
Yeah.
the thing. He did sign for 3 more albums, but the question is going to be he could, if his health decreases again for some reason,
Mhm.
then he can buy his way out of the contract or whatever, and then you won't end up. So it's not nothing is certain, of course.
Yeah, there's no guarantee, especially this far along.
So
in
it's
his
good to take
career.
advantage of it when you can, because it's definitely an
Check it out.
awesome.
I'm really hoping that we can go see him again. I really want to see him on a tour for his new album.
Yeah.
And if he puts it out and everything like that,
hmm
I would love to go see that show again. That's
Oh,
something
absolutely.
I would definitely go see. And the venue we went to was in this place in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Yes,
called
Fillmore.
Fillmore,
Yeah.
which is a fairly new venue. It's
Mhm.
pretty recent, like in the last couple of years. And it was a really great venue.
It was awesome.
It was real kind of tight,
hmm
and it's kind of like Ram's Head. It reminded me of a little bit,
hmm
but smaller, I think, than even that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know King Diamond's more of a niche band anyway.
Yeah, to a degree, but it was like I was saying, it was odd that it was like half of Brazil was there.
Yeah. There was a
It was
ton of
all
like,
these little
South
Hispanic
American.
guys and gals.
yeah, and little. We mean little, like
Really
they were.
odd. Yeah, like just barely above belly button height for most of
Yeah,
us.
seriously, I was just like resting my arms on their head,
Yeah,
like
and,
when I was up there in the front. There was like 2 little Brazilian people like next to me, and I just was like, my arms were like on their head.
yeah, you kind of look around and it's like, huh, where's all you people?
Yeah, I didn't know that there was such a Brazilian representation in Maryland, but I guess
Yeah,
I don't know if they
that's
have a great.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I understand he's got big following there, but I didn't really get why there were so many people.
They all flew in from Brazil.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what
They
happened.
came to Maryland just
just
for the King Diamond.
Diamond.
and then they all left.
Yeah.
There was a guy freaking out at the end of the show. I think it looked like he was either like his mind couldn't handle the awesomeness that
Yeah,
he just witnessed, or
That's
he like
probably what happened.
lost something in the crowd and he was like freaking out because he couldn't find it. He was like,
Oh.
"Oh my god!
Uh.
Oh my god!" Like like pacing back and forth. I was like, "What is this guy's deal, man?"
He probably enjoyed the show. That's
I-
probably what it was.
I don't know. I guess so, because he didn't go looking for anything. He just was like out of sorts.
Well, this
Couldn't
one
get it
guy in
together.
front of me, I'm going to end up having to do this video. Our friend Nick Zinn, friend of the show, Nick Zinn from Witch Hazel,
Mhm.
he was saying that he he was saying, because every time we go to a show,
Mhm.
I always buy out the merch table. Like I get
Yeah.
everything. I look on their website ahead of time to find out all the merch that they have available on their web store. And then that way, when I get there, I see everything that's not available and I buy it.
Right.
So this was no exception. And I got a King Diamond scarf and long sleeve shirt and 2 short
You got his
sleeves.
scarf.
Yeah.
You can rock it even when it's wintertime.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Exactly.
You got a hoodie, you said?
No, I didn't. No, long sleeve shirt.
Oh, a long sleeve.
Hoodies
shirt.
are available online.
Oh, they
That's
didn't
why.
sell them at the
Yeah.
at the.
No, they
concert?
had them. They had them there.
Oh, but you can get them online.
Right.
So
yeah.
you're like,
So you
fuck
just
it.
wait. You just wait until it's a holiday. Then they put up a like a coupon or whatever, so you can get a certain % off. Then you can
Oh,
get a little
okay.
bit cheaper. So whenever I get stuff. Most people are just carrying it or holding it. And the one guy in front of me, he had bought a T-shirt and he lost it. He didn't have it anymore. I guess he had it in his pocket or something. And which is a dumb move because you get either somebody takes it or you have enough people pushing up against it and it pulls it out of your pocket.
Yeah, it's tied to your belt or something like
that.
Yeah,
that's no good. So what I did with all of my merchandise is I took the short sleeve shirts, put them inside the long sleeve shirt, twisted the bottom where your waist is of the long sleeve, tied the sleeves around that to create like a little satchel. Then I used the scarf to tie around that, put that through my belt loop. Then that went around the shoulder holes of the long sleeve shirt and secured it to my waist.
Oh, nice.
So therefore, I didn't have to hold it and it wasn't going anywhere. And I got beat up pretty bad with all the crowd and everything, and it didn't move a millimeter.
No, man, you had that thing sitting on your waist
Yep.
when you came out.
That's
and I was
it.
like, you wouldn't think that it would last like that, but, apparently it did.
It's all about proper construction. And with my ticket didn't get crumpled or anything and all that stuff. When I went and saw the Sword, the Chameleon Club, I got a T-shirt, a poster, and all this stuff, and I had it all perfectly preserved within my little merch satchel that I made. So so I'm going to do a little video to show people what
you
to
should,
do,
especially when it comes to like posters and buying them before the show.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky,
Yeah.
but there is a method. There's a method to it. So, but yeah, it was definitely an awesome show, and the fucking merch line was ridiculous, though.
Yeah, I went in looking, and I just bypassed it completely.
Yeah,
because I was like, first of all, I'm missing the opening band, just standing around here. So I came in, I found like that spot that we all went to.
Yeah,
because I was like, I'm not going to bother. The line was like all the way into the crowd.
It was at least 80 to 100 people deep.
Yeah,
easy.
It's like I'm not going to wait in this line. I should have gave you guys money when I saw you originally. I should have just gave you guys money and been like, give me this, give me that.
Yeah.
That would have been smart, but I didn't get a chance to as I walked. I was like, I'll just jump in the merch line.
Right.
I just thought I'll just go behind him. Nope.
No.
I didn't realize you guys were waiting in there for like half an hour.
It was crazy because the line went all the way from the entrance of the building all the way up to the stage.
Yeah, it was like
all the way
there.
through. It was literally next to the stage. We were standing next to the stage when we got in line. So it was pretty crazy, but they were good. And then it was Jess and the Ancient Ones was the opening band, and they were pretty good too. I got their got 2 vinyl from them, one of their full length album and then their EP, I think, and then I got a T-shirt from them. And that was pretty cool. They did a nice job. They had 3 guitar players, bass player, drummer, keyboard player, and a singer. So they had a full ensemble there. It was very good. But yeah, it was good. We got to see a lot of friends yesterday. There were quite a few people there that we knew.
Yeah.
And the rest of the gang, I think, is going to see him tonight or tomorrow whenever he's in.
Yeah, it's
Is it in Pittsburgh or?
Oh, well, there's one in Pittsburgh and there's one in New York coming up.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh show, I think, is where everybody's going.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know if it's tonight. It might be tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tonight or tomorrow, one or the other. But yeah, so it was definitely a fantastic show.
Great time. It's King Diamond.
Yeah,
I mean,
seriously.
I
mean, why are we elaborating?
Yeah, there's no. We love King Diamond. We know we love King Diamond. I'd watch him open a jar of mayonnaise.
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter to me. I'll watch him do anything.
It was funny too because that guy who lost his shirt, who was standing next to me, I asked him which shirt it was because I was going to keep an eye out for it, and he didn't know. He didn't even know. It's the one with the guy on the back. I was like, no, I'm not helping you find your shirt.
You're not a fan.
You don't even know what you had. Yeah.
Somebody just ended up with a free shirt. That guy never found it.
No, he didn't.
Man.
Yeah. So
it was a crazy concert experience with all the pushing and the shoving.
Yeah,
and
it got brutal. There was a chick behind me who took her high heels off, and she was jabbing people in the back, including me. Ugh. And so we all just sort of formed a fence of our elbows, and every time she'd start jabbing, we'd all just sort of lean backwards a little bit with our elbows stuck out, and eventually I guess she got elbowed enough that she moved.
Oh wow.
So jeez,
man.
But people were getting bad. They were like grabbing onto people's shoulders to try and pull themselves up, to get closer.
I had people grabbing my face. I had someone reach around and just grab my head like that. like some girl just came and grabbed my head. I was like, what the fuck do you think you're gonna do?
Yeah.
First of all, like you can't get any closer than like the guy in
You
front
have to
of
go
me.
through my body in order for this
Yeah,
to be
I'm not
appropriate.
I'm not a ghost and I'm not a door.
Yeah.
You can't do it. I'm telling you, you can't do it.
They're not repainting me soon, and I can't help you through me. So.
I don't know if she was trying to get ahead or if she was just trying to survive,
Mhm.
like not get yanked back because
That could
people
be
were
too.
trying to pull me back.
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
like,
it was
pull me out of where I was.
getting crazy.
I had the guy next to me was elbowing me in the fucking chest.
Really?
I wanted to hit him,
Yeah,
but
I'm
my
sure.
arms were squeezed like this,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
couldn't hit him. I was like, I want to just punch him straight in the face,
Right.
and then just somehow shift away or something like that, so
Just
he could never get
like,
to me.
like ooze back in like an amoeba. Like,
Yeah.
while you're- right back.
You have to
into
be
the
like
crowd.
liquid in that fucking thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got kicked in the face. You see this right here? This little
Yeah, I saw that.
cut
Yeah.
on my nose. Some guy kicked me in the face when he was coming crowd surfing.
Oh.
I was like, God damn it. I guess I saw him coming, and every time I saw somebody, I would just like throw him forward like
Right.
that as hard as I could.
Yeah.
But this guy, one of his appendages got just flailed around and hit me in the head.
Dick whip.
that dick whip cut my nose.
Ugh.
Fucker. I hate crowd surfers, man.
Yeah, me
They're
too.
such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it sucks. It's cool like seeing it on a video or whatever, but it
Yeah.
sucks because you're at the front of the stage, you don't know what's going on, and then all of a sudden you get kicked in the back of the head.
Yeah, you're like,
It's like, oh.
it's such a strange situation where people, like hundreds and hundreds of people,
Yeah.
all like participate in like consensual willing assault.
Yeah,
on
it
one
is. It
another.
is. It's a very interesting phenomena. Yeah, because like all over the place inside of there, it says no crowd surfing, no moshing. And they
all that
broke
was
both of those
happening.
rules. And it wasn't happening that far from the front of house guys. So I was like,
Yeah.
why aren't they doing anything?
They
You
just
know?
they just kept like looking around.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, and-
They were just grabbing people who were crowd surfing and pulling them off to the side.
yeah,
They didn't make them leave or anything because I saw another guy do it twice.
yeah. Some guy did it twice. I saw him too.
Yeah.
One time there was a girl who was crowd surfing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like so little compared to everybody who had been up there.
Yeah.
And the guy looked like fucking King Kong.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he, like,
yeah.
pulled her off because he was just like he like just
I
saved
saw
her
him. Yeah,
from
yeah.
like a fire.
Yeah.
He just grabbed her and just set her down. And then he was kind of smirking about
Uh-huh,
it.
yeah.
But with the other dudes, he'd just like pull them and shove them
Yeah.
away.
Get away from me.
Get out of here. Oh, fucker.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was good. It was a good show.
Yeah, it was cool. It was awesome.
I couldn't sleep last night when I got home.
Really?
Yeah, I was just
Man,
like
I was exhausted
I was
from all the
I was-
shoving
I was
and
buzzed
squeezing.
from the show, man. It was too much. Man.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I was exhausted. Like my eyes were like drooping and everything, but like I couldn't turn my brain off. I was just like singing King Diamond songs and seeing him walking around on stage and stuff. But it was magnificent. It was an absolutely magnificent show.
That's the latest.
That's the latest.
I don't
with-
know what else is interesting.
Well,
going
I have
on
I have
besides
I have
that.
a complaint about the
Oh.
reason why we didn't do the show even earlier than this.
Oh yeah,
This
that's right.
Goddamn new virus. Everybody, please make sure that you have, if you have any sort of a network that you communicate with, a server or something like that, make sure your security is up to date and prepared for. There's Crypto Locker, there's Crypto Wall, variations of that, because it is the biggest pain in the ass right now, and they do not have a fix for it. You can pay the money, and they do legitimately give you the decryptor for all of your documents. I don't know how much it is, but
Oh, you think it's those people who charge the money for it that make the viruses?
yes,
Oh, it is.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
how they're making their
yeah,
money.
yeah. Because what happens is it
Oh.
installs, it bypasses your firewall, it installs this exe file, and then the last thing that it does is it opens up a notepad document that says you're infected with this. And it's like, don't bother trying to find solutions online, because by the time you find anything that might work, we'll already have gotten rid of these other copies of the things, and it can permanently alter your files.
Jeez.
And like, all
It's like
this,
a timeline or something? Like
Yeah.
it's like time sensitive?
yes,
So
yeah.
did you one, how do they come up with the names of these things? Did these people name it
I
themselves?
have no idea. Well, because it encrypts your files. That's, I guess, where the crypto part comes
Is it
from.
just like a handle that
It's
like technicians give it?
Yeah,
Or
that's
is it
the name
something
of
that
that's the name of the program. It's Crypto Locker.
Oh, they name it themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, like, what you have to do?
There's nothing you can do. You just have to do a system restore back to the date before it had. And if you don't have a system restore, then that's your computer's done. It has to be
Jesus.
wiped and reinstalled with Windows. So the workstation I was at one of the townships we actually have is a customer of ours, and I went over there, and the person who got it on their computer had it all through their files, and then they had through that gone and infected the server. And luckily, nobody else had accessed the files that had the infection. So I got it. I rolled the server back to last Thursday and took the person's computer with me who has it. So I found the file that has the virus in it itself, which you can't delete from within Windows. So I think I'm going to try pulling the hard drive out and deleting it from another computer, hook it up like an external hard drive.
Oh, yeah,
and go in and delete a file. If I can't do that, then I have a couple web shredder programs and stuff that I can use. But all the files will still be encrypted. There's nothing you can do about it other than buying the program.
Jeez.
So
How much is it?
I don't know. I don't
Like
know.
hundreds of dollars?
I'm sure. Yeah.
God.
Because they can charge whatever they want for it. It's highway robbery. You know. It's.
Oh yeah, they basically just come and jack your shit up, and then they're like, "Guess what? If you want, it's like protection money. It's like the mafia.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the mafia program or the mafia virus or something.
Yep. So.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Unfortunately. So
Man.
That's why
you got to back all your shit up on like
absolutely
external hard drives.
It's so important.
Back all your shit up, and then if it get infected, just restore your computer
Yeah.
and then put it all back on.
People don't think about it. You know, they figure,
Yeah.
man, I don't need to do it. But it really is crucial. That's a nice thing about these automatic backups that we have on our phones and stuff like that. Everything, you know, gets synced to the clouds. But you know, then that all goes back to, you know, the iCloud getting hacked and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, don't do it, or just put it on a flash drive. Don't back it up to the you know, iCloud on someone else's server.
Yeah.
It's dumb, but you know, what are you going to do?
It's idiotic. It's because everybody's like trusting technology. They're
Yeah,
like, Steve,
yeah.
The Lord Steve Jobs
Yeah.
said that I should do the iCloud, so I will sell my soul to the iCloud.
That's it. It has to be.
And like they don't think through it. Like
Nope.
if you have a physical piece of something, then you actually have something. If
Mhm.
it's on some kind of cloud, you know, meaning like that it's shared between servers across, you know, another location.
Yeah, it's duplicated.
Right. Then, you know, it's not really yours. Like you don't really know what's going to happen
It's
to
not-
it.
Yeah, it's not yours alone anymore.
It's convenient, but use it for what you convenience. Like, I don't know, what's a good analogy? Like
it's at what cost, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, yes, it's backed up. Your files are safe. If your phone, you know, falls in the toilet or whatever, if you drop it into a bucket of water, or if it gets smashed, if you know, whatever happens to it,
Yeah.
your stuff is still somewhere else, but that's also part of the problem,
Right.
you know. So
It's like if it's like a car is convenient, but you can't drive a car to an elevator and into an office building and use it to take you to another floor.
it's an interesting analogy.
it's
I don't know how
idiotic.
that makes sense, but yes.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if just because it's convenient doesn't mean it's practical in all
Yeah.
situations.
Right. Yeah.
So that's dumb. That's fucking sucks, man. I'm sure you're gonna see a lot more of that.
Oh yeah, this is the third one that we've had to deal with.
Oh, God.
The other one was a detective agency that got hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Was it the local one?
Uh-huh.
You guys work for them?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Yeah. So I guess that's pretty much all that's been going on.
I can't think of anything else that lately.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any good movies lately. Told you about Gone Girl, but I think I told you off show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that Gone Girl movie. It was good.
Yeah.
I give it a like 4 out of 5 or something like that.
Mhm.
It was good. Go see it. I won't tell you anything about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's better if you don't know anything about it when you go
Okay.
into it.
All right.
It's pretty good though.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
Well, I guess we'll do a musical break here and
Yeah.
come back, do some weird news, and
Yeah, let's do it.
move things right along. So we're gonna do all King Diamond stuff today. Well,
honor
you
of
know,
the
in his
awesome
his
show.
various forms. Here's one off the first album. This one's from Fatal Portrait. This is the opening track from the show last night.
Yeah, so they started it.
Candle. Huh?
And we're back. What?
Lost that last note.
Damn it. It just ended. Well, anyways, that was all. That was 99% of the song.
Yeah, that was almost all of the Candle off of Fatal Portrait King Diamond. And the best part is, it
Fatal
looks
Portrait.
like Google isn't even going to bitch about that
Fuck
song.
yeah. Finally, Google's always telling us, no, don't do that.
Yeah, don't play that song.
Fuck you, Google. Even though we use you. We use your
So much,
services.
yeah. Okay, so let's have Stevie Wonder kick it off, huh?
All right, go, Stevie. Go, Stevie, go.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kickstarter match.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used a wheelchair on me to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. The Human Torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has bottle-shaped feet.
And now with this week's weird news, here's the match.
Okay, Matt.
All right.
We're starting it off very, very interestingly.
Okay.
This is a sensation. It's taken the world by storm.
All right. Is it Ebola?
No. Almost as infectious, though. There's no reason to wake up and go to twerk every day unless you love your job.
How about you got to twerk at work now? Is that something that's like a mandate? We have to do this? I don't want to
Spreading across government agencies on the U.S. Jessica Vanessa
Oh, she has two first names.
didn't mind her assistant teaching job at the Florida kindergarten, but she likes twerking on Vine a whole lot more.
Okay, so she's a Vine worker and a kindergarten teacher.
Yes.
All right.
What I make in 6 seconds would take me 4 months to make as a teaching assistant.
She makes money off of these fucking twerk
Yep.
vines?
Yep.
What kind of person is teaching your kids in kindergarten who's like shaking her ass on a vine for 6 seconds?
I don't know.
She's quitting her kindergarten job so she can shake her stupid ass.
Mm-hmm. She has more than 2 million followers on the video sharing site and says she makes
Jesus.
6 figures a year doing this.
Whoa. Oh my God. Just let's rethink this. I'm going to start twerking on Vine.
I'm going to start twerking on this immediately.
Get to twerk on it.
So Vanessa says she's been tormented over her life decision online, but has her family's support and will continue her twerking career.
Okay, look, if you make 6 figures in a year,
Yeah.
just 1 year, that's pretty good. But keep your day fucking job because that's not going to last forever. Every now, like,
Yeah, but what day job could she keep?
she can keep her kindergarten job. They're not.
No
they don't have
way.
to catch wind of
No
it.
way.
They fired her or they let her go or something.
No, I don't know
They
what
asked her to
happened. They
leave?
didn't say what
Oh, she
what the
probably
final word
once she
was.
made it public. I mean, that now she can't teach anymore.
Yeah. Oh, she
I'm
quit.
sure.
She quit.
Okay, she
Yeah,
quit.
she did quit.
She's like, "Fuck you guys! I'm gonna go
Yeah.
shake my ass for 6 seconds and make $100,000."
I'm taking my moneymaker right out the door. 6 figures.
You can kiss my ass
Yeah.
goodbye.
Oh,
On a
uh,
vine.
So, I don't know,
Wow.
man.
That's
It just goes
that's
to show
fucking
you that
depressing. Look at all these
America. That's all I have to say.
people who risk their lives for the good of all the society, and people who invest, years of their life trying to make something better. And these people are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like the entertainment industry, it's not really even the entertainment industry. It's just entertainment.
Yeah.
Is so lucrative.
Well,
Fucking
all the
ridiculous.
money nowadays is in advertising because
Yeah, that's true.
people steal so much digital media
yeah.
that really the only way to make money is to have ads. Seriously.
Where you're stealing from.
Yeah, that's why YouTube's got them. That's why
Yeah.
all these different places.
Yeah, selling ad space because they're like, oh, millions of people watch this?
Yeah.
Well, then let's get
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because, like, does it really equate to more people buying stuff?
No, it's just that it's like they pay for the ad space
Yeah.
just to have it show up more. But
Is it
yeah,
just that it's more-
It does. It puts it into the lexicon. It makes it something
Becomes
familiar.
more conscious.
Yeah,
and so
it's-
then they're like,
I've seen like sociological studies where people will go for a specific brand only because they've heard of it before. They don't know whether it's good or bad, but because they recognize the name, they go for it.
I've seen that in action before.
Yeah, all the time.
Where it's like, I've never heard of that. That doesn't sound good.
Right.
It's like, yeah, but it's like $50 cheaper.
Yeah.
It's probably the same goddamn thing.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. People are so consumed with like, yeah, it's because there's no time to really decipher on your own.
Yep.
See, people want people to tell them what's good.
Exactly.
And tell me what I should get and
Yep.
blah, blah,
Yep.
blah. And like, I don't know. It's just, I can't live my life like that. Not with the internet. The internet, I can figure out everything I want to on the internet. Now,
There are no mysteries.
I'll never know as much as the internet holds. But
They were talking about that today, actually, when I was at the detective agency earlier today. They were talking. He was talking about how this guy's son, like he doesn't like ask any questions, and he has no interest in learning things because all he has to do is ask his phone.
Hey, son, you want old Pop to teach you how to do this thing? Nah.
Let me teach you.
Sorry, Dad.
Hey Siri, show me how to build a boat from scratch.
Here is how you build a boat.
Yeah.
First,
Step one, cut down the tree.
First, start a war with God.
Yeah.
Next, flood the entire earth. Have 2 months to build a gigantic ark to hold all of life. A sampling.
Sit back and watch the world build you an ark. Step 3, you're welcome.
I saw like a thing recently online about how they think that there was a ship that's like buried underneath of like landslides and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like supposedly it's the Noah's Ark, like of the Bible. They think it's.
No.
Have you seen that before? Have you seen when the geologists have looked at it?
They've done that for years and years and years, trying to find Mount Ararat, which is where Noah's Ark supposedly sits. No, it doesn't. It's obviously doesn't exist. It's a Mesopotamian story, and the Jews stole it and put it in their holy book.
Always stealing stuff, those Jews. Slippery.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, don't believe everything you read on the internet there, little Timmy.
Yeah, that's right.
Start asking questions.
Yeah.
Start asking your dad.
Yeah.
How do we keep these people from taking over our
But
beliefs?
then again, you might get racist answers, so not very objective. Who knows? All right, so here's our next story. Daniela Liverani, 24, had a very unpleasant discovery.
Was it poop in her pants?
Well, she went to the doctor and found out she had a 3-inch leech in her nose for a month.
I saw like this headline on Facebook at some point
Totally
today.
Unbeknownst to her.
Oh, how do you have a leech living up your nose?
I don't know, man.
For
Let's find out.
how long? A month or something?
A month.
Wouldn't it be sucking her brains out? It's like a fucking lobotomy.
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's
when in
disgusting.
Edinburgh, a woman began experiencing nosebleeds while traveling for a month in Vietnam. She thought she must have just burst a blood vessel after falling off a motorcycle. She also would sometimes see something sticking out of her nostril, but figured it was just coagulated blood.
Okay.
Or congealed blood.
Sometimes there'd be a little tail sticking out of her nose, and she would be like, that's just blood.
Liverani said she would see the reddish mass hanging out, and she just sniffed him back up.
Oh, this is like fucking Animorphs. Do you remember Animorphs?
Oh man,
with the leeches in your brain.
Was it the Zerg? No, not the Zerg. That was from StarCraft. It was something with a Z though.
Fuck, I can't remember.
Zorg, not Zorg.
Not the Zorgs or the Zeds.
Hold on.
I don't know, but they were like these little parasitic aliens from another planet that like
Zergs
got in your ear. They would put them in your ear.
Yeah,
and
that's
take over
right.
your brain.
That's right. It was in the ear. Yeah.
And they would you never knew who had it and who didn't have it. And then there was some other alien race that had like this magical cube thing that like when you touched it, you could like, you basically were like, there's a guy in that True Blood show who was like this, like he was like a shapeshifter. And basically, like if he saw or touched an animal,
there we
he
go.
could become it.
All right, the plot story revolves around 5 humans: Jake, Marco, Cassie, Rachel, and Tobias. And Tobias is the one that got turned into a hawk, and he never changed back.
He never changed back in time, so he's stuck like that.
And one alien, Aximili Esgaroth Elisnith. Or no,
That's good enough.
Isthil,
It's still me.
nicknamed Axe, who obtain the ability to morph into any animal they touch, naming themselves Animorphs. They use their ability to battle a secret alien infiltration of Earth by a race called the Yeerks.
Yerks.
Yeah, oh,
Yerk.
with a Y, not a Z. The Yeerks are a parasitic race of aliens resembling large slugs that take humans as hosts by entering and merging with their brain through the ear canal.
And they're all huge. Like, I remember, like, they described them going through there, and they would, like, it would be, like, all painful, and then they would come out. And wouldn't that, like, burst their eardrum, though?
Yeah, it would have to. They have to
I
go
mean,
through the eardrum.
Yeah. It's idiotic. Why not through the nose?
Well,
Like this lady?
unless they would burrow through the ear canal and come into the brain.
Maybe. I can't imagine that, like, because then you'd be like, hey, how you doing? He'd be like, huh? He'd be like, you're a Yerk, aren't you, you little motherfucker? I'm going to change into a giant ox and kill you with my horns.
Into an octopus.
I mean, that's a really insane power. Like, you can turn into anything. You can turn into a goddamn elephant and just stomp all over everybody.
What if you go to like a T-Rex museum or something? You could change into T-Rex.
I wonder if that was addressed in there. I think it was.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
That'd be awesome.
I think somebody became a dinosaur, like an old dinosaur at one point.
I'd be like a Gigantotron.
Be a raptor.
No, I'd be like one of those like long. They were like whales, but mixed with a crocodile.
Yeah, I've seen those fucking things. Holy
That'd be
shit,
great.
they're like
That'd be
5
great.
tons.
Yeah, because
These things are huge.
just change into
How
one
would
of
you get
them.
around? You'd first of all, you'd like fucking you'd suffocate right
No,
in the air.
because you just do it you just turn into one, eat everybody,
Just jump in
and
the air, turn into it, slam on top,
change back.
and then they got bloody chunks all over your fucking human body. Like, you'd be fucking you'd be naked, right? At that point, by the time you're
I
back,
would hope so.
I can't imagine. Yeah, the clothes come with you.
Yeah, it's like the Hulk.
Yeah,
He always seems when he turns back into Bruce Banner, he always seems to have some pants on.
Yeah, he's got some stretchy waist pants.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
must.
Yeah,
because they get a little
they're yoga
shredded.
pants. They're yoga pants.
Yeah, yoga pants.
They're jeggings.
Hulk always wears jeggings. Hulk no like being naked.
Oh man. But anyhow,
So this bitch was like,
she had this thing.
she had-
A few
she
days
was
after
possessed.
she returned to Scotland, she looked in the mirror to examine the inside of her nose and realized that what was inside was no ordinary blood clot. It was a 3-inch long leech that was as wide as a thumb.
how is it up her nose and she didn't notice it? Didn't she notice she was a little stuffy?
I know. That's what I
mean,
would have
come
thought.
on, man. And it's just sitting there sucking on her like
Yeah,
blood
on her
vessels.
brains, yeah. Doctors in
God.
Edinburgh Royal Infirmary were able to pull the leech out. Leeches aren't at
She went to the
aren't
hospital? She
all
didn't-
bad. Yeah, she went to the
She
hospital.
didn't just yank it. I'd be like, get out of me.
No, because you pull it in half or whatever. You have half of it in there. you
Yeah,
know, all
that's
kinds of-
true.
But they're always terrifying to discover secretly lurking in body orifices. Just ask Tao Julian, a Chinese boy from 2011, suffered a sore throat and turned out to be a 4-inch leech living in his windpipe.
Oh.
How the hell did that happen? Maybe
How
he
did it
drank
get
some-
in there?
Maybe he drank some water that had one. That might have
Just
been
regular water
Yeah,
in China.
Yeah.
They all have leeches in them. How do you not notice a goddamn leech getting up your nose? Of all places in your nose,
Yeah.
like your nose doesn't typically receive anything.
Yeah.
You know, you don't like. It's not the bay of like safe harbor for. You know, it's not like things come in and out of it. Just it comes out. That's it.
Yeah.
And air goes in, I guess.
Well,
It's disgusting though. Man.
it is. That's pretty bad. All right, let's go to some. Let's lighten things up a little bit with some
Okay.
dumb criminals.
Oh yeah. Once again,
We're gonna go to Guam, Matt.
All right, let's
All
go
right.
to Guam. Pack my bag.
Okay, we're here. A masked masked gunman in Guam. Same thing.
A masked Guam man and gun.
Yeah. A masked gunman in Guam apologized to 2 employees of a small casino and hugged and kissed them before fleeing with more than $5,000.
I'm so sorry.
love
Give me this money.
The man wearing a camouflage baseball cap on top of black ski mask entered the Lucky Land gambling room Wednesday night with a silver handgun, sending between 6 to 8 customers scrambling for the exits. The Pacific Day News reports surveillance video shows the gunman approaching the office window where employees Genevieve Santos, 23, was working, and her boyfriend, Jean Olivares, 24, an off-duty employee, were hanging out. The masked man demanded money, Santos said. Video footage shows him stuffing cash into a black bag before demanding access to the office. He said if they don't open the door, he's going to shoot. So he had no choice, she said. Inside, he continued to grab cash and took Olivares' wallet. Which contained about $200 and his ID. Santos,
And he took his wallet. He's in
Yeah.
a fucking casino. He's got money everywhere, and he's
Yeah.
got to take the money out
Yep.
of their pockets.
Yep.
What a dickhead.
That's ridiculous.
Ugh.
Inside, he continued to grab the cash. Santos said Santos, which is the girl, said she couldn't stop crying, which prompted the bandit to wrap the couple in a hug, both of them.
Give me a hug.
He then
It's gonna
kissed
be okay.
Olivares, which is the man, on the neck, and Santos on the forehead. That's interesting.
How would what? Yeah.
Santos said he apologized, saying, "I'm sorry you had to be the ones working."
I'm sorry you have a good steady job
Yeah,
that you attend and that you earn your money
make
at.
money.
You're unlucky because I'm here to take the money from you,
This is mine
and I don't want to work.
Thank you for this. Yeah.
What a fucking asshole. It would have been funny if he like fucking just like tongued the girl, and then he looks at while he's staring at the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like
When she told the robber they didn't have money to renew Olivares' license, he returned the ID and gave Olivares $7.
$7.
I clap for you, sir.
What an asshole. Oh, you don't have the money? Well, here's $7.
Yeah.
Here you go.
This
Wait,
should be enough to get a bus to get yourself a job.
here,
You bums.
this should be enough to buy some bleach so you can drink it. And your
Go to
miserable
the
life.
dollar store.
Wow, what a dickhead, man. I mean, I'm
That
glad
is
we're
crazy.
reading about him because that means he's probably in jail now.
He has not been arrested.
Oh no. If you're in Guam and you're listening to this, go look for this man. He wears a camouflage baseball cap, a ski mask, and he's a cheapskate.
And loves kissing people.
And he'll kiss you on the neck if you cry.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a good one. If The Price is Right contestant had it his way, we'd all be saving for years for a backyard hammock. After his fellow participants guessed prices between $700 and $1,200 for what is basically a hanging pillow, Corey went with a bold bid of $7,000.
$7,000, Bob. Or Drew, whoever it is now.
it is true.
Drew?
You could say that was a bit high, as the actual price was $880.
That still seems really high for
Yeah.
a hammock.
Yeah, it does.
$880.
Must have been a big one.
I wouldn't pay more than $120 for it.
I
It's a hammock.
don't know, man.
What is it got? Like fucking drink holders?
Well,
and,
that's
like,
the next part. It says,
butler?
honestly, we were shocked it even cost that much. That must be one comfortable cushion.
It's just a big like bunch of ropes hanging from two posts.
Exactly. That's all it is.
That's all it is. You can make one.
Yeah. It's
Seriously, you can make one. You just need like the wooden blocks with the holes in them, and you just thread it all through.
Yep.
God, it'd take you an afternoon.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you could probably make those in about an hour. You could make one in about an hour.
$7,000,
Yep.
Bob. That's how much I'd pay for it. I don't have any crafting skills whatsoever.
Well, we've got. Let's see here.
That was it? That was the story?
That was it. Yeah, the end.
The price is wrong, sir. Go back to your fucking mathematics class.
Well, New York City might be infamous for its massive and apparently growing rat problem, but it was a different city that took top honors in a new ranking of America's most rat-infested cities. Can you imagine being on that job? Feeling like, we got to see who's got the most rats. Just looking for rats, folks.
Ooh, you haven't
Nothing to see
seen
here.
rats. You think this is bad? There's hundreds of rats all over. You're stepping on them. Nope. Out where I've been, you can surf the rats. Throw down a stiff board and you can fucking ride all the way to the end of the city.
You ever heard of rat rug? Nothing but rats. Rat backs.
Rat potatoes, rat gumbo,
Oh,
rat pies.
You ever seen a rat tail tweed jacket? Man. Wiggling around.
That's fucking so disgusting.
According to a Monday news release from Pest Control, Orkin, Chicago holds.
Oh, it's Orkin.
Yeah, Orkin did, I guess. The distinction of being the nation's rattiest city.
Oh, wow. Chicago?
Yeah, and if there's a mere thought of horrific rat problem isn't enough to make one's skin crawl, the rodents are about to enjoy a seasonal surge. Fall is prime time for rodents to actively seek food, water, and shelter when temperature drops before the winter weather arrives.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have time to talk about rat Jesus Christ, rat savior of all?
Who's at the door? Hello, let me see. Hello?
Cheese and a nice warm bed.
Oh, honey, it's just the rat next door.
Yeah. Come on in, rat.
Ratty neighbor.
Each fall, rats and mice invade an estimated 21 million American homes. It only takes a hole the size of a quarter for a rat to squeeze
really?
inside.
Oh,
Yep.
man, dude.
And a hole the size of a dime for mice.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
Below the 12 worst, below are the 12 worst cities for the new ranking.
I'm going to take a long shot and guess that Baltimore is on there.
Okay, let's see.
I believe it.
Number 12. You want to take a guess?
Oh, 12?
Mm-hmm.
LA.
It's in Colorado.
Oh, Denver?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 11 is in Texas. Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. No. Yes, it is in Texas.
Oh.
Whoa, that was weird.
What?
I was thinking Florida, but the correct state was Texas.
You said Texas.
I know I did, but I was thinking Florida.
But your brain probably took the city and went ahead of you.
That's awesome.
Was
okay,
it,
it's Texas.
It's not San Antonio, is it?
No.
Austin?
Mm-mm.
Shit, I don't know any. I mean, I know other cities, but I don't know where else it would be.
Dallas and Fort Worth.
Oh, Dallas, Fort Worth, really? They got Ebola and fucking rats.
Yeah.
And that's a hell of a place to go.
Number 10 is in Florida.
Fort Lauderdale?
And Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Mm-hmm. Number 9, you guessed it, good old Bmore.
Oh, yeah, Baltimore.
Number 8 is in Ohio.
Columbus?
Cleveland.
Ooh, Cleveland, okay.
Akron and Canton.
Yep.
Number 7 is Detroit.
I was going to guess
City.
Detroit.
Number 6 is in Washington.
D.C. or the state?
State.
No, I don't know any states there. I don't
Seattle.
know any cities. Oh, Seattle, okay. Ew, really? Well, yeah, I guess it's like sewery and wet and crap like that.
Number 5 is San Francisco.
Ew.
Number 4, New York.
It's all the...
Number 3, Washington, D.C. and Hagerstown.
Oh, no. Gross.
Number 2 is L.A. And number 1 is Chicago. Ron Harrison, an entomologist and Orkin Technical Services Director, said in a statement that the ranking is dominated by major U.S. cities because they provide ideal conditions for rats and mice. Rodents depend on humans and their resources to survive, so unless residents and city officials take protective steps to prevent rodents, infestations can easily get out of hand.
Yep, shoot them.
Chicago, incidentally, has also topped Oregon's rating for the most bedbug-infested cities in the last 2 years in a row.
I believe that. Better call CJ.
Yeah.
Tell him to get his rat stomping shoes on.
It's
get his rat mallet.
So here's our final story. Save this one for last. I don't know how good this story is going to be, but the headline is magnificent.
All right.
This is from Torrance, California.
Okay.
A pet parrot that spoke with a British accent.
Good eye. That's Australian.
When it disappeared from its home 4 years ago, has been reunited with its owner. Isn't that exciting?
Bloody hell.
And
How did
the
all
bird-
get out here?
And the bird now speaks Spanish.
Whoa, that's one smart bird. Holy shit.
The Daily Breeze.
Does he speak it with a British accent?
Oh, this is a good question. The Daily Breeze reported Sunday the reunion was brought about by a Southern California veteran, or veterinarian rather. Yeah, a little bit of
I
a
fought in
difference.
wars. I'll take care of your animals. You think these fucking zipperheads and gooks are any different than a horse or a cat?
Little different. Yeah. So
Like, whoa, take it easy
The
there.
Daily Breeze reported Sunday the reunion was brought about by a Southern California veterinarian who mistook the African gray parrot for her own missing bird.
I thought it was mine. How am I going to keep it?
No. Speaking Spanish.
Hello. Hola.
Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Teresa Miso Kiko. No. Teresa Miko tracked Nigel's microchip to Darren Cheek, a Brit who lives in Torrance. Little is known about Nigel's whereabouts for the past 4 years, but Cheek says the bird's British accent is gone and it now speaks Spanish.
That's really inconvenient.
It's the 5th parrot reunion facilitated by Miko, who has been running ads for her own missing bird for 9 months.
Wow. So this poor lady, this vet,
Yeah.
right? She's like, you finally come home to me, my little bird. And it's like, hola. Hola, por favor. She's like, I missed you so much. Hola. That sucks though, man. Like, because that first of all, how'd the bird learn Spanish? I want to know where it picked up Spanish. Did it ride around with like a rough like Spanish speaking crowd? Like
I
Latin
don't.
Kings? Mr. Parrot. Hola. Come here. Let me give you a cracker.
You just turned French there.
I know.
I'm going to give you a cracker, a French cracker.
Let me give you a baguette.
Eat this baguette so I teach us French. You will be the first multilingual parrot.
And he plays the Spanish music
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
parrot too. While he's
Now repeat after me. France is the best place. We eat lots of bread. We have smelly pits and hairy legs. Baguette, eat it.
Man, that's insane. I can't believe that the parrot learned Spanish. Where did it go?
They don't know.
And it got across like the country,
for
didn't it?
4 months, it was missing. When
They
it
weren't
left,
from the
it had a
same-
British accent. When it came back, it spoke Spanish.
Wow, how in the world?
That's like the best foreign exchange program ever.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, like, don't you have to teach a parrot to speak the language?
It just has to be around you. Yeah,
So it
it picks up on things.
So
it's
we
kind of like a
know-
Furby, but better.
It's like a Furby, but you have to feed it.
Yeah, yeah.
It can die.
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost wish a Furby could die because those things are creepy as hell.
They were pretty scary. My sister had one, and I put it in the closet, and it talked for 2 years, randomly at random points during the
Help
night.
me.
Yeah,
Let me out.
yeah, yeah. It was pretty scary, but yeah.
Damn.
So that's all for weird news for this week.
Yeah.
And that promptly wrapped up the show.
Yeah,
we
what was that, an hour?
Yeah, just a little bit over an hour. So we did
Okay.
we did pretty darn good today.
There you go. That's your show for the week.
That's the show for the week.
Take
Nice
it, wrap
early
it up,
show.
turn it into a present, and give it to
Do it.
somebody, and
Who you love, hate, or
somebody, mostly that you dislike or
somebody in the middle. I don't know.
strong distaste
Whatever,
for.
whatever it is. Go see King Diamond because he wants to see you.
King Diamond's waiting for you.
He is.
His
He is.
tickets are cheap.
Oh, and Halloween. If you're in the
is
area,
coming. Oh, that's right, we
come
didn't
to the
announce
depot in York.
that. Depot in York.
Matt and I will both be performing in Prince Diamond. I am Prince Diamond, and we will be doing a full King Diamond set, and even one Merciful Fate song or two. We're just doing one, right?
Just one for now,
Yeah.
right now.
So it will be magnificent. Be there and enjoy yourself.
If you can't make it to the real King Diamond,
Yeah,
at least come out and
come
see
see us.
the King Diamond premiere tribute.
We will replicate the music to the best of our abilities. And that really doesn't mean a whole lot, but it does sound pretty good from what we've been practicing. So
From what we
Yeah.
hear, but we might have yerks in our fucking
we're gonna
ears, so-
try. Yeah, that's right. We don't know.
My eardrums are blasted out, so
Yeah, mine too.
it could sound like a like a harp falling down a flight of stairs. It could sound
Yeah,
just like the
it
record.
could. It
I'm not
could.
sure.
Oh man, before we go, I have to play this one video
Okay.
that I saw on Facebook the other day. I don't know if this is old. Let's see, but
Facebook's losing traction now. It's starting to lose some ground because stuff doesn't it's not all up to date totally. I think some of the other mediums are becoming a lot more prevalent, like those quick ones, like the Vine, Instagram, Twitter, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Not a part of that.
Well, and neither am I. No, I got on Vine for about 3 days. I was like, this is so annoying. Why would anybody want to do this?
I'm starting to feel like that about Facebook.
Yeah, it is getting bad. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so this will be part of our last weird news story.
Okay,
it definitely deserves it. Once the stupid ads
load, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, so
taking up precious airtime.
Our dear friend is involved in a magnificent charity thing, and good on him for that. But he's doing it in a very untraditional manner.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll be able to hear him let you know what's going on. Here he is. Any minute now. Here he comes. Come on.
Hello?
You can do it. You can do it.
Load.
Hi, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. After hard work, laboring and slaving away, I finally have achieved my lifelong dream. And it is not to do Terminator or to do Conan the Barbarian or anything like that. No, not at all. But to finally possess my own fucking tank. Did you ever feel like this? And you actually wanted to feel like this? I come to LA and crush things in my tank. Let's crush a taxi cab. Let's crush a piano. Here's a weight bench with 501 pounds. I'm gonna crush my own record. I'm 66 years old and I saved every one of my birthday cakes. Why? Because I wanted to crush them. Bubble rub is the most fun thing to step on, right? But think about stepping on it with a tank. I'm going to crush a copy of $1 Million Baby because it makes me cry. I don't cry. No, you didn't just pass out. I'm inviting you personally to Los Angeles and to crush things in my tank with me. All you have to do is go on ormaze.com/Arnold. Just go and pump up that button. Boom. This will benefit the After School All-Stars. So what are you waiting for? Come to Los Angeles. Let's go around and crush things with that tank.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That's
Microsoft Zoom.
Crush the Microsoft Zoom.
It is.
Wow.
Oh,
Arnold really wants you to come to California.
I saw that and I laughed for a solid 12 minutes. But that was from back in March.
Oh man, that's great. He's not even a part of the government there anymore. He's
No.
done. His term is over.
Yeah, he's done. So he's just
60?
he's like, fuck it.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, that's for that. It's like a anti-bullying
Yeah.
thing. Omaze.
Yeah.
Because this one guy who's in Breaking Bad, his wife is part of it, and he's always plugging it. I was like, but I guess it's probably in California. It's probably based there.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Arnold really doesn't want you to bully people, so if you want to ride his tank and crush things, you know where to tank. Like, can you really go do that?
Yes,
I would love to go and sit on the tank with Arnold. And
yeah,
crush shit.
absolutely. Just sit there, smoke cigars, and laugh as you run over things.
Kept every one of my birthday cakes.
I'm 60 years old. I kept every one of my birthday cakes. Why? Because I want to run over them with a tank. Because I want to crush them. Oh man! So
Arnold,
that'll wrap it up for us for this week.
Yes, that's good.
And we're going to take you out with Merciful Fate track off of Melissa. This is Evil. We are Matt and Matt.
That's right.
We love you. We will see you next week.
See ya.